I'm a vet. I was in the Air Force for 16 years total. I was deployed a couple of times, Iraq and Afghanistan, and I'm also in recovery. I've been clean and sober for about 6 years now. I think the trauma and stuff started for me at a young age with some abuse in the family, and then, was diagnosed with some PTSD in the military that I came back with, and some insomnia, and that kind of drove some of my substance abuse. I would say I was in active addiction for about 16 years. I had broken my hip and got addicted to opiate painkillers and abused them until it got very out of hand. And then came down here to Alabama from Michigan to get sober. And I've been on that journey for, it'll be 6 years in February. In the middle of all of that, like last April, my fiance overdosed, and I found him in the morning in the bed next to me. And so I've also, walked through the trauma of all of that and just that grief journey since he's been gone. The MCN treatment and the neurofeedback has helped me a lot. I think before I even hit like 6 sessions of that, my resting heart rate was down in the 70s, which it had not been in years. I hadn't slept a full night without taking medication since probably 2009. And I am now off all of my sleep medicine, and I sleep all night. And the amount of like night terrors or nightmares that I have now is almost like non-existent, and it was occurring often for me. And then I've also done some EMDR therapy with Caitlin, and that has allowed me to meet the challenges and some of these traumas on my terms. Like, I can meet it when I'm ready and see what's there, and she walks through it with me. You just get to be with what happened and walk through it, and you're not doing it alone. And it's when you do, when I've done that, it has offered a lot of healing for me. I can look at those situations now, and it doesn't have the same emotional effect as it did before. There's not as much suffering, I guess. The pain's still there, but at least this way I can limit the amount of suffering. I know there's hope, because if I could make it through everything and still show up in life every day, I know anybody could do it. Just show up. Just keep showing up, because it doesn't last forever. It feels like it will, but it doesn't. And there's always hope for some healing, and there's always something better coming, always.